Thanks for joining us today. Tell us a little about yourself. Tell us a little history for those that don't know you.
Scott, my name is Jimmy Syfrett. I was born and raised in Walterboro. I graduated Walterboro High School in 1981. Served as a fireman on Walterboro Fire Department for 16 years. I was on the Board of Zoning Appeals before I got on City Council in 2013. I served on City Council 2014, 15, 16, and 17. After that, I've served on the city's planning commission, and I'd like to run for city council again this year.
Excellent. So what made you decide to go ahead and run for council again?
It just feels like the time is right. There's a lot of good things going on in Walterboro. There's a lot of the projects that we've been talking about for 4, 8, 10 years that are starting to come to life now. And I just like to be a part of watching some of this stuff unfold.
Some of the things that have been going on in town in recent history, some violence and such, where do you not stand on violence? That's the wrong way to put it, but where do you think we're going on that?
I think it's always going to be a problem. That has always popped up. That's always poked its head, and it's something that's always on somebody's mind. A part of helping with that is getting together with the neighborhoods, make sure they've got neighborhood watches put in place, let them form some neighborhood watches. I think the police department is doing a good job going out now and being visible and being proactive and not just reactive. And I think we just have to stay on that. Being able to hire good police officers, let them be seen in the community. It's not just one thing that's going to solve the problem. It's a lot of little pieces.
Now, you talked a little bit about projects starting to happen. Infrastructure is a big thing right now.
Yep.
Where do you see us going on the infrastructure? I know we have the Island Creek Basin. We've got some things going on, the wildlife sanctuary. Where do you see us going with that?
Well, I think an important step that probably most of the people around Forest Hills, and they're seeing the trunk line being replaced, bringing into Walterboro from out of the mega site on Bells Highway. That's going to be really important for the industry and the development on that side of town. There's always the need for economic development, and we've got a lot of buildings we could put people in, but having the infrastructure in place to support it once it comes is important, and that's a big project. That's probably a project that's going to last another several months before it's in place. The wastewater treatment facility, getting a facelift and being able to handle more capacity is a big deal for any kind of annexation and just the future of the city.
Now, when businesses are coming to town, a lot of, sometimes ordinances stand in the way. What is your stand on, like, going to the business and say, what can we do to help you open instead of just negatives all the time?
Right. Economic development, it's always been looking at what they want to bring, where they want to bring it. You've got to have some ordinances in place because you want to protect your community. You want to protect the neighborhoods from things building right up on their side door. But working with these folks, find out what need they have. If it's something that can be as simple as going through Board of Zoning Appeals to get something, get a variance for something. There's a lot of options there to help businesses.
Cool. So is there anything that you want to add? I know you're running for council again. Anything you want to add to this?
No, I would appreciate everybody's vote. The early voting begins on the 20th and runs until the 31st, I believe, the 2 weeks before the election. The election day is November 4th, which is obviously a Tuesday. So you'll have a couple of weeks that you can go out and vote early before that and then come out and vote. It's on the matter.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining us today.